Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my February TBR. I love making TBR videos. There's just something about finding new books that you want to read and possibly reading them in February because we are still mood readers over here. So always like having a list so I can give myself options. These are the books that I am wanting to read for February. So let's get into it. Let's start off with new releases that I want to get to in February. There is quite a few. February is the month of new releases, especially by authors that I know and love. First off, we have to talk about Powerless by Elsie. I have seen so many people talk about this, whether it was an ARC review or just other people anticipating this release as well, and I am just so ready. Like, I am so ready. I know the minute that this book comes out, I'm gonna want to read it. Just like how I read Heartless in one day, I'm gonna read Powerless in one day. Like, don't even get it twisted. I do want to do a reading vlog for it. We'll see when that comes out, but just know I will be reading it on release day and probably finishing it same day because I am just so excited. As well as I'm pretty sure the audiobook might be coming out on the same day, which I will have an Audible credit for, and then I will complete my audio version of this series. Therefore, I can start rereading them because who knows when the next book is gonna come out, and if I'm gonna read this book in one day, I'm gonna need sustenance until the next one, okay? But anyways, another book that I want to read in February is Hail Mary by Kandi Steiner. This comes out, I believe, on the 14th. No. This comes out on the 15th, the day after Valentine's Day. And I will also be reading this day of and probably finishing it day of. The cover reveal was announced, I think, today or yesterday. And you know what? The men covers, they just do it for me in this series. They really do. Again, I don't like the alternative covers for this series, but the men covers, oh my god. I think it is so funny that Fair Catch has the girl in it, but Blindside and Quarterback, Sneak, and now Hail Mary doesn't have any of the girls in it. Like, what was with that? But I love it. I love to see it. I love these men on the covers, and Leo, I'm pretty sure that's who the main guy is in Hail Mary. He is so fine, girl. I honestly, when I first saw it, I was like, but then the more I kept looking at it, I was like, okay, I like that one. Up next, I have Cupid's Peak by Jacquot, and I want to read this. I love Lee's novellas. I really do. I just got in the first bind up of her holiday novella series, the 4 seasons, and she's gonna be coming out with another bind up, so I usually just buy them as an ebook. I'm pretty sure they're on KU though. Her novellas just so good, so spicy, and just a good time all around. She is an author that I usually give novellas 4 to 5 stars to, and that's saying something because usually novellas for me are pretty average. But yeah, she's dropping this on the 7th of February, and I'm so excited. The cover looks stunning. I love the covers of her novellas, but like, I don't want tiny books on my shelves. I don't know why I'm like that. So I'm gonna have to buy the ebook and wait for the next bind up, but I am just so excited. I believe it's a second chance, but that's all I know. Then we have Secretly Yours by Tessa. This is going to be her first book in her series that she's coming out with. And it comes out on the 7th as well. You best believe I'm going to be reading that. I'm so excited to read something else by Tessa. She's just an auto-buy author for me, as well as Elsie and Kandi Steiner. I love them so much. But yeah, the cover is not my favorite. The thing about illustrated covers, I fucks with them sometimes, but most of the time they make the characters look weird on the cover. Like, if you look too closely, it's weird. So I try not to look that close. But I will be buying this in paperback form because she's not a Kindle Unlimited author, which is totally fine because I can just add to my Tessa Bailey shrine. But yeah, that is definitely on my February TBR. Then I have Maniac by Onley. This is the last and final book in the Necessary Evils series. Is it the last and final book? I want to say it is. I have consistently read all of them and I have loved all of them, some more than others, but this is the one. This is the one that I have been waiting for a long time. This is about the dad, Thomas Mulvaney, and his first adoptive son. Like, throughout the series, you just see the conflict and the tension between them, and you get snippets of their story, and I am just so excited. I am just so excited. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so good. It's gonna be age gap. It's gonna be forbidden. It's gonna be MM, and I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Another release, Things We Hide from the Light by Lucy Score. This comes out on the 21st, and I'm excited for this one. Kind of nervous. She looks a little thick, but the first book was thick and I enjoyed it. I loved it, except for the third act breakup. I could not do it. Hopefully the third act breakup in the second book is better. This could be a 5-star read for me. I love the book cover, and I'm just glad to be up to date on this series. This is about Knox's brother. Is that who the main first guy is? Knox? I think so. Yeah, so it's his brother, and I think it's like a neighbor's romance, and she's like running from something and he's feeling low because I think he got into something in the first book. Anyways, all that to say that I'm excited to read it, and I will be reading it in the month of February. Last but not least, on the new releases front, I am going to read Take the Lead by Alexis Daria. I actually have an arc for this. I can't wait to read it. I will probably read this earlier in February just so I can get my review up and tell you guys all about it so you guys can stay in tune. I think this is a re-release, which I recently found out. When I signed up for the arc, I just thought it was a new release by her, but I think it's a new release. She has this on Amazon. Yeah, I think this is a re-release. It has a brand new cover, which I absolutely love, and I do love Alexis Daria. I loved her You Had Me at Ola, and I loved her a lot like Adios. So I'm excited for this one. I signed up for the arc just because this cover, it drew me in, and I have been looking for a Latinx like dancing, you know, like that bachata with that merengue. I've been wanting a romance revolving around that, and this might not be it. Okay, this might not be that. I think it's just a dance show and like they fall in love, and I'm here for it, and I will be reading it, and I will be giving obviously my honest review, but I have high hopes. This is a 5-star prediction for me, and I'm excited to see what Alexis Daria brings with this re-release. Hopefully it's spicier than her other books, because that would be chef's kiss. But regardless, I love her, and I'm excited to see what Take the Lead is all about. Okay, and then for the next couple of books that I want to read in February, I own them physically. I'm trying to get to my physical TBR, y'all. So I kind of made up this list on maybe like series I need to finish, or books on my shelves that look very romantic, or maybe books I know that are not so romantic and will make me cry. You know what? It's okay to have a good cry in February. I'm here for it all. So starting off with Marriage for One by Ella Maise, with this hot man on this cover. I am so happy that I got this version of this cover. This was actually a gift from a book club bestie, and I'm just so excited to have it and to own it and to have it in my hands. I feel like this is a very well loved book, and a lot of people say it's very sad, but it is a marriage of convenience, and I'm here for it. I'm here for it. So yes, this is about Jack and Rose. If that doesn't already tell you how tragic, then I don't know what else. It says, after all, I was Rose and he was Jack. We were doomed from the very beginning with those names. Did you expect anything else? No, girl, that's why I chose you. Next one that I have on here, let me take the price off it because I got it from half price. This is The American Roommate Experiment by Elena Armas. This one is just a continuation of her other book, I'm pretty sure, The Spanish Love Deception. And I did not even know that there was a dog in the back, and he is so cute. I'm kind of excited because if there's a dog in here, I'm probably gonna love it. I'm that easy to please. I've heard mixed reviews about this though, so that's why I've been iffy on picking it up. This is about Rosie and Lucas. They are roommates, forced proximity, and I'm excited to see what it's all about because I did love The Spanish Love Deception, so I think I'm going to love this as well. Next up, I have Love on the Brain. If this doesn't scream Valentine's Day, February vibes, I don't know what does. This is the second book in her Feminist series. This is about B and Levi, and I heard it's very hate to love. I heard nothing but good things about this one actually, and I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more spicy than the Love Hypothesis was, and I am just here for it. I love Ali Hazelwood's writing. I've read all of her novellas. I love how she portrays the guys, and because they're just such big simps, and I love the women as well in the books because they're just strong, independent, boss-ass women, and I just can't wait to read this, and I think it's gonna be so good. Love on the Brain. What more could you ask for? Next up, I have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. I'm pretty sure this was on my January TBR, but I did not get to it, but I do want to get to it. Okay, I do want to get to it. I think this is going to be super cute. It's going to be very heartfelt, and somebody in the comments, please tell me to read this. Then I want to read Sweet Filthy Boy by Christina Lauren. I need to continue on my Christina Lauren journey, and I heard this is one of her spicier series. It is one night stands are supposed to be convenient, regrettable even. They aren't supposed to be with someone like him. But when three besties hook up with three hotties during a rowdy Vegas graduation weekend, one night isn't nearly enough. What happens in Vegas ends up in Paris. Wait, what? I'm excited. I actually might pick this one up here soon. A thing about this one though is that the reason why I haven't picked this one up in a long time is because I'm pretty sure I remember seeing a TikTok where this girl was saying how the guy in this book says that the girl tastes like the ocean. And that really took me out, and it really put a dent on my Christina Lauren journey. But I'm just gonna forget about it, and when it comes up, I'ma just pretend that it happened. You know what I mean? Last three books on my TBR are Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I'm pretty sure this was also on my January TBR, or I have been eyeing it since January. I just need to get back into my Talia Hibbert journey. I recently saw Avery from Ava Reads Romance do a deep dive on Talia Hibbert, and I think she said that this one was her favorite out of this series, and I'm just so excited. I've heard nothing but great things, and it's just a book that I need to get to. Okay, these next two books are thickums, okay, and I am nervous about both of them, but I'm also excited about both of them, and my pages are dented and I don't know why. So first up, we have Magnolia Parks. I'm pretty sure this was on my January TBR as well. How many times can I say that? And I know this is like toxic and sad and heartbreaking, but I think that I'm gonna need some of that in February. I think February just might be the month for this book. I am really hoping that I like this series, but knowing me, y'all know me. I can't stand talk to people. But I think that it could be fun, and I'm excited, and I hope that I love it because I want to get the other books because they're so pretty, and I love the spines on this series, and it's the aesthetics, girl. Like, I can't help it. I really want it to make me cry or make me feel some type of way. You know? Last book on my February TBR is A Love Letter to Whiskey by Kandi Steiner. Listen, like, I am happy for February, but like, why do I want to make myself cry in February? I think it's just like the opposites thing, like, you know, February romance, and I'm just over here like bawling my eyes out. This is the collector's edition with a foreword from the author, A Love Letter to Whiskey, a Love Whiskey bonus content, and it has the special edition cover. And honestly, I'm here for the angst. I'm here for the angst in this book. I have had this book for so long, and I just need to read it. I need to read it. And I think, honestly, I really think that February is the month for this book. It's giving very much that. And I need to get through Kandi Steiner's backlist. She's one of my favorite authors. I don't see myself not loving this book. I might be frustrated. I might be angry. I might throw this book across the room. Actually, no, I won't, because this book is too beautiful. But, girl, who knows? This is about... I saw him first, but it didn't matter because he saw her. He was my best friend and I was his. We couldn't be together, but we couldn't stand to be apart. And if you're not truly lovers, but you're so much more than friends, what exactly are you? Girl, I don't know. I'm guessing that the love whiskey part is the hero's point of view, extra bonus content, and then the rest is just in the heroine's point of view, which is a little sad, but I'm glad that I got the special edition so I could read his point of view, because I like to be in both their point of view, and I am just so excited. Stop. Okay, I'm gonna read it to y'all. I started flipping through the pages of this book, and it says, there's a quote, a poem in the beginning, and it says, one day, whether you are 14, 28, or 65, you will stumble upon someone who will start a fire in you that cannot die. However, the saddest, most awful truth you will ever come to find is they are not always with whom we spend our lives. I'm already gonna cry. Anyways, those are all the books that I am hoping to read in February. Let me know down below what you guys are wanting to read. I know everybody's gonna want to read Powerless, and I know everybody's gonna want to read Hail Mary. Regardless, let me know what you guys want to read down below in the comments. I am just so excited for this month. So many good releases. I am just so excited. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.